Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about American Horror Story, episode 6. Yes, the Axeman return. What is it? The Axeman cometh. I am so behind on my other reviews and I really apologize for that. I really shouldn't set goals of like movies because then I don't stick to them, so I don't know what the plan is for this month's segment. I do know that Friday the 13th I'm filming today after this review, so hopefully, you know, well, that'll tide us over, but we're already halfway through the month and I've only done one classic horror movie review. Don't mind the sassy bun today. So I'm not gonna lie, this episode was a little bit disappointing to me. Again, it was another plot-based episode instead of, you know, super action-packed or anything like that. And I actually don't mind those kind of episodes most times, but this one left me a little bored. We do see Madison come back, which I know some people are disappointed in because it's Emma Roberts. A lot of you cleared that up for me, why people dislike her, so thank you. She is revived by the woman with the power of resurgence, which, like I expected in my last review, that we see more of her. And I can't decide if I really like her story or where it's going. I'm not 100% on her yet. A little bit more Fiona. We see her getting chemotherapy, which was heart-wrenching for me just because I love her character so much. And she discovers that she has the power to read minds now, so that's interesting. I don't know why. The doctor had said that they gave her a sedative, so maybe it was that. It could have been the chemo itself giving her that power to read people's minds, but we'll see what she does with it. Maybe it comes in handy. Obviously, it has a place in the season, otherwise they wouldn't have given it to her. But it'll be interesting to see where that comes into play. It did have a little story of the Axeman, which I liked. I thought it was really interesting, and my boyfriend pointed out that he was kind of rooting for the Axeman, and he didn't seem like an antagonist or anything or like a bad guy. He just kind of seemed like another character, even though he was a murderer. So basically what happens is Zoe discovers a bunch of artifacts in Madison's closet, and a Ouija board is one of them. And so her, Nan, and Queenie decide to do the Ouija board thing, and then they find out that they are in the presence of a ghost, and later she finds out it's the Axeman. I didn't like that scene at all. I always think that Ouija board scenes in movies and shows and stuff are a little cheesy because, I mean, I don't know, Ouija boards in general are just cheesy. I love the idea of them, and I love the graphic of them and everything, but like I want a phone case with a Ouija board on it, but I don't like it in movies and stuff. It always comes across as cheesy to me. So I didn't necessarily enjoy that scene. It wasn't scary. It wasn't dramatic or anything as it was supposed to be. One thing I did really like was it shows Myrtle, and kind of. She's under the ground. She's buried by the swamp woman witch person, and she's kind of reviving her, giving her water, and I think she's gonna like give her skin back, and like I don't know how she's gonna be looking after she comes out of the earth again, reborn. I don't know. I'm intrigued though. It'd be interesting to see when she comes back what's gonna happen. And there's a witch hunter involved. Ends up being Cordelia's husband is a witch hunter, and he actually married her to get insight in the Coven and out all these witches, and he was hired by the Voodoo Queen, so that was a big old twist in this episode. That was kind of cool, but I still don't really like him or the Voodoo Queen, so I don't know. It was cool to see that twist, and I'm glad that Cordelia has that sixth sense power now that her one of her five senses is gone. Since she can't see, she has this power to, when she touches people, to see things from the past. You find out that the redhead that he slept with a few episodes back was actually a witch. And that was interesting because I knew there was something gonna happen with her because she's one of the regular American Horror Story actresses. She was in season 1. And I was so surprised that she was only in one episode this season. So she is making a comeback. I wonder, though, because she's dead, if that's all that's going to happen. Or if she's just going to keep having flashbacks and that's going to, you know, be her role in the episodes. I don't know. We see Fiona at the bar later on. She runs into the Axeman. He calls her a pretty lady, and things probably happen. I don't know. I think that might be where it's gonna pick back up, but he's a ghost and she's a witch, and I don't think that little love story is gonna work. Overall, yeah. Oh, come in.
You know what's good or bad. Oh, interesting thing saying they sent it to you.
Oh. Address change. Thank you. I'm filming back right now, by the way, so.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Anyway, so this episode had some plot points happen, a few twists and turns, but overall wasn't as interesting of an episode for me. Last episode was my favorite thus far. So yeah, I'm really excited for next week's and just the progression of the show. I know it needs these plotty episodes, but you let me know what you thought about this episode. We all seem to disagree every week about what is good and bad about the episodes. But let me know in the comments what you thought, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.